You see the screen. Oh, look at that. Tim's in my spot, and I'm in Tim's spot.
Oh my God! Roll for initiative.
Yep. I love it.
Yeah, no
All right,
way.
Tim's running the session now.
No, fuck that shit, man. This is my Tuesday off.
We're 100% gonna die.
All right, so
No.
we have the only thing I think I need to change as far as names is Otto and Cyrus. All right, so hey guys, how you doing? Huh?
Hey, what's up?
Ooh, happy Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Not so bad.
Yeah,
you?
Tuesday.
Hello, world.
And world. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Cyrus Otto. That's a
Alright.
good name too.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so last time you guys began the session fighting the owl bear. After putting down the boars, you came face to face with this monstrosity of like a larger than a grizzly bear body with an owl head, beak. You guys laid into it, forcing it to flee. You took the rest of the night with your watches, and you head off. Over the next couple days, travel was pretty boring, if I remember right. Yeah, I mean, you saw people on the road, but it was like a whole bunch of indescript travelers, you know. And I know Figuring and Otto definitely worked on a project of Otto's. Is there anything that you guys did that you want to put in the recap? I don't remember.
Everything we did was theoretical conversations.
Okay.
There's nothing that we did physically.
Gotcha.
We discussed it and we talked about how I could help him and how we could do it, but we never did anything.
We
Right.
did start smithing some stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, he made some metal tubes.
Yep, some metal tubes.
For
That's
something.
the extent of it.
See, that's,
Yeah.
That's good stuff because I should write that down. All right. Okay. And when the session came to its close, you guys were on day 5 of travel. It was about midday, and you exited the dense part of the Timber Way, and it kind of opened up into this beautiful, colorful meadow. The one thing I do want to clarify that I don't think I did last time is about 250 yards off of the path into this meadow is an oak tree with no leaves, although the trees close to the road have leaves. Cyrus, as you guys were walking here, spotted just like a little glimmer as like the sun hit it and went about 20 feet in and pulled out from like this moss section this beautiful like silver vined tiara that has these like faint emeralds in them, like almost like a pal, like a sun-worn emerald. I don't even know if crystals can sun-worn. Sun-worn. But you found that immediately. This time, you were going to have Figrin identify, which you got the name, which is a tiara of vitality. Once per day, you can activate this and gain 1d10 hit points for 10 rounds. Or 1 hit point.
1d10? It's one hit point.
No.
Yeah,
It's
one
one.
hit
Yeah,
point.
yep. I misspoke.
Yeah.
It also comes with a couple cantrips. This gives you the ability to cast Druidcraft and a one-time use Spare of the Dying. as Figrin was doing this, the rest of you sat down and started rationing out, lunches and eating and taking a bit of respite. Figrin, you rolled a history check. was it's like flipping through pages as you think back. You've read about stuff like this in books somewhere, and you just have to, and you found it. This belongs to a warden, a nature warden, probably a warden of this meadow. And you think back, just anything around, anything that you've read. Ilara. Yeah, that's it. She was elf. She was an elven druid who dedicated her life to preserving the balance of nature and protecting this meadow. Man, elves are old. She's really old. Why doesn't she have this tiara? This was hers. And as you start looking at this and recalling this connection that you probably don't really understand because yours is very straightforward and this is a different thing, but you understand the binds, and it's you're just holding the tiara and thinking about it after you identify.
So, Laura?
It feels like something that was made hundreds of years ago. It's you identify and you look and you put your little bit of lore to that, and you can look at this and it's the silver thorns, they're not silvery, but it's almost like the birch wood that ages to that, and it's just wrapped around beautifully. You look out with that, and you don't see her, but I don't know if that's unnatural, because are you supposed to see a warden, like a nature warden? Isn't that their thing?
In a previous life, I think that thing is kind of cute.
Roll me a D. No. All right.
Figrin will hand the tiara back to Cyrus, who found it. Explain how it's used, what it's called. Was it Tiara of Vitality?
Yeah.
That is how you use such an item.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have. I don't think much use for this if somebody else wants it.
Gran will mention perhaps it is owned by someone.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check around the clearing or the area?
And Figurin's looking around, just keeping his eyes on the meadows.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me perception there, Killian.
I just want to kind of look for anything, not necessarily a person or anything, just something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Figurin will continue on.
The 16.
A druid's relic it is. Belonging to one of the nature wardens of this area. I've read about it once.
All right. Well, I guess I can hold on to it for now. And, maybe it will come in use for us.
Killian, as you look around, just perceiving anything that you can, at the ready, seeing this, you look around, you don't notice any beings or anything, but you hone in that oak tree that's sitting out there a couple football fields away, and there's still trees surrounding this. It's just you've exited the dense part of the timberway, right? You look past that oak, and you just look in. You don't see anything. Then you notice the trees. There's no leaves on them. None. And maybe it's just the way the sun's hitting the grove, and it's or the meadow, and it's all green and beautiful. It's reflecting up. So in your immediate, everything looks full of life. But as you look past that, you can see past the oak tree, everything's decaying. And it's quite a distance away, but you're probably talking. I mean, with a 16, you're probably 300 yards, 3 football fields. You're just peering past and really focusing, and you notice that little bit that's just gone. And it looks like the field expands, the meadow expands well past that, but it just, meh.
Something tells me we shouldn't keep this.
We shouldn't keep it.
Don't.
Is something telling you to leave it alone?
If you... Maybe my eyes are just bad, but if you look, and I'll point that far, it seems like maybe it's a trick of the sunlight, but everything else around the grove's dying or decayed almost.
Yeah, you guys put your hands up to block the sunlight reflection, and you can start to notice.
This is just Figuran putting 2 and 2 together. I believe that relic belongs to Alara, the elven druid warden of these meadows, and if she is missing, perhaps something is wrong with the natural balance. I know nothing of such things, but...
Well, I can put it back at least for now. I'll put it down where I found it. I don't know. It's your guys' call. I really don't know so much about
do
this.
not see the connection between such a mundane item and such decay. Its magic is limited. I sense no curse or foul magic on it.
I think Figuran's trying to say is that it's more of maybe she dropped it during something, or on her exit, or when she was taken, or specify incident that happened.
What if it's a test?
I think we're all just a little bit scared to pick up objects since our last mission,
Figuran will pick up the object. It is quite harmless. You put it on your head, and you can
put it in anything.
You put it on your head. You make flowers grow. I mean, that's all it does.
Really? Wait. She looks really excited. She picks. Did you put it down?
Yeah, I put it down, so
I
go
pick it
for
back
it.
up, and I'm like, you know what? This will look really good on Nyx's head. And I run right over there, like all giddy and stuff. And I'm like,
No, no, no. I resist.
ooh, I'm rolling for this.
It's very my
Hold
Figureland's
on.
point. It is very mundane compared to
Hold on.
what is going on over there.
Before you get to any of this, Celeste,
Yeah.
as you run back out, and you like plant your foot into like the peat moss that is the foundation, and it's spongy a little bit.
Right.
As you like dig your toes in and like grab it and go to spring back towards Nyx, your toes, like the tips of your toes feel a little bit like slimy. You look down and there's like underneath this where you like twist and turn and do one of your, very acrobatic or athletic moves. You pick up a little bit and it just get this like little bit of black ichor that's underneath the peat moss.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm gonna do like a jump back sort of response, and try to land where there isn't this. Wow, things aren't what they seem out there. I'm like wiping my foot off on what seems to be clear ground.
It's disgusting.
Step in something.
It's like almost like oil
Yeah.
for us.
Can I get just a good look at what seems to be vibrant area, and I want to say have like an elvish look at it, seeing if it's like a glimmer or something. Would that be Arcana? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I know you're an elf, but you're a fucking different.
I'm no
kind of-
druid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an. I'd say insight. To read it, right?
Yeah.
Or probably nature. It's probably nature.
Tim, do you have something to add?
You are done playing in the mud. Figureland would like to cast a spell.
Okay. It's a 7, unfortunately.
I take 10 minutes. I want to take a big handful. I don't even want to take a handful of the dirt mud oil. I want to stick my hand in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like ritually to cast Identify. Because I was reading the spell, and it says, if you instead touch a... Oh, it says creature, but tell me if this is not plants or living creatures. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Hold on.
So if this is some kind of magical decay on living plants, I'm hoping, but they're not technically creatures, so you can tell me to fuck off on that. But that's what I'm going for, to see if there's some magical thing affecting it.
Roll me an Arcana.
Spell affecting it. Right, dope. I love those.
And make sure you expend the use of. Oh wait, you're ritually casting, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I was ritually doing it.
Yeah, but I still want you to roll an Arcana.
Sure.
Can I hand off Bardic Inspiration, please?
Is that a D6?
That is a D6.
How are you inspiring figuring?
I am singing on the road again. Going
I will do better if you
places
stop.
I've never been.
Okay, that's better. I got a 15 first time, but then I rolled a 5 on the Bardic Inspiration, plus 6.
Ooh. Okay. First
26.
off, this is magical. This is. It feels like the wrong kind of wizard, but due to the area, you would have to assume this was something that's probably done by more than one or two, but almost like how do I say this?
Like a ritual spell that cast by multiple wizards.
Not a spell, but like
Okay.
like a time period. Like this seems like a planar rift seeping.
So this seems temporal to me.
Yes, exactly.
So, recognizing my own magic to a degree.
You know, and the weird thing about this is, like, you think back to that map you had in your room that had all of like the planar rifts that you knew of Kraketh, and this wasn't on it, but this seems to currently, in the grand scheme of things, with that Arcana check and identify, a smaller planar rift, but it still feels like this is otherworldly bleeding in, and this is is
one
done.
reality bleeding into our reality.
Yes,
to a degree.
Yes.
Figuring was very disinterested up until this point.
Well, you got the rest of you are doing your things, finishing up your
Yep.
meals, getting ready for the next part, and also up the road, probably 150 feet, you can see it tease, and you can see a wooden sign, but you can't read it from this distance.
I had a question from earlier that I didn't ask. The trees and the woods that we did go through had leaves and stuff, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
But what Killian saw out there through probably what Vigran's is seeing was.
If you look at the map where that I sent in the new campaign, the green dot is kind of like on the north side of this trail right now. So you're looking north. You've come from the south. Everything from the south has looked fine. As you get to this one section, you see this beautiful glade and the trees to the north, the area to the north, once what Killian pointed out, seems to be not living or at a point in decay. However, they're the same age as the rest of the trees that are around you. It's just, not as dense as it was down south.
What does the sky look like around the tree? Does it look the same as our sky?
Dude, I gotta get my... Yes. Yeah. That's an easy answer. And let me find my weather die, and I'll tell you what the sky looks like.
Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
Yes, please. Not a druid, but still care about it.
Hey, I can cast Druidcraft. Oh, now two people can.
It's gray right now.
Oh, Mother Nature, so dramatic.
Ilian, what you see is one world bleeding into ours from either another time or place.
Like what we experienced with the gem?
Perhaps, or perhaps not. Perhaps another plane altogether. Perhaps the Shadowfell or somewhere else. It's hard to say without further investigation.
When I touched it, ugh.
When you say different plane, are we talking about the grass or what lays beyond?
What lies beyond, and I believe the grass and what lies beyond are bleeding together. It's both realities existing simultaneously on a fixed point. And the Grand believes if we travel farther into there, we will, how you would say in common, jump ship into a new reality or plane.
Would it be possible to get back if we do that?
As long as the door stays open, yes.
Who's to say when it shuts, right?
I think it's very important that it does get shut.
But with us on this side, right?
Preferably, yes.
Okay.
But we may not be able to shut it from this side. I know our current mission is important, but I do not believe that the agency would want this left unchecked.
I'll be honest, this all seems a little far-fetched to me, but you're the time guy, I guess.
I mean, we can at least check it out.
I believe they told us if we came across something a bit more powerful to let them know.
Right, but do
How
we
shall
have
we
to
do that?
letting them know?
Do we have the means to do that?
Didn't someone have a sending some?
Oh, didn't they? Did they give us one?
Oh, I don't
You're wrong.
remember.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm remembering something else. That's cool. So,
If only
I
Nick's
think this
boss
is-
wanted us to relay messages back. I mean,
I think this is we take care of it and we will let them know that we
that
took
worked out great
care of
last
it.
time.
If another reality is bleeding in, I also believe we should at least check it out. See if it's something that we
Agreed.
can.
Well, I'm curious.
Right. Might as well check it out while we're here.
Yeah.
Agreed. But I'll
They
stop
say
your
they say
complaining.
nothing bad happens to anyone who's curious.
Right.
heard
Curiosity
this saying.
never killed a cat.
Yes.
Why are felines here? I'm confused.
There's no tabaxi here.
The
I am
Tabaxi are
draconic.
known for their superstitions.
Can
I'm gonna scoop some of the mud and put it into I'm gonna empty out like my coin purse into my bag and just put the goop into the coin purse and tighten it and then put it in my bag.
Okay.
Bag of mud.
You have a
no
bag of gook.
Figrin. Yes.
Nyx writes in her notepad bag of mud for new band name.
It's a good band name.
It's a pretty good one.
All right. So we are in agreement. We shall investigate this anomaly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you have the means
We are
to
in
close it?
agreement.
that question.
We will not know until we find out what is causing it.
Yeah, we can at least look, right?
This is specifically my area of expertise. I know I failed you in the past, but we learned vital information and positioned us into a position of negotiation. So, in reality, we're very good.
It's literally
Do we at
been
least want
10
to go
days.
check? Do we at least want to go check out the sign first to see where we're headed?
Where we're not headed.
Might give us a better idea of what was supposed to be around here.
Agreed.
I'm just gonna say
You
not
are,
it.
as they
rather
say,
slow.
in charge.
Well, you mean the sign that's just up the road here?
Yeah.
Correct.
How far away was that, Andy?
Oh, it's like 150 feet.
Oh, I'll jog up there and see what the sign says.
All right, so as you run up, you run to this T intersection, right? And you're the leg. The sign says Halstead is 4 miles away. We're all in U.S., so we're gonna use miles for this. And it says Willowbrook is So Halstead is east. Willowbrook is left. And
Okay.
you see a lemonade stand with probably a 9-year-old brunette girl, female, who has this lemonade stand, and on one side of the lemonade stand it's a lemon, and on the other side it's honeycomb. And you see, like, behind her there's this little cart, it's just a man cart, and like this older male, late teens, older to his sibling, with like longish brown hair and a brown leather hat, like with his back to the stand and the girl. It's like, this is stupid. And as you like
Can I just say that-
approach, you hold on. As you approach,
Yeah, go ahead.
Celeste, with your decent passive perception, you hear, just, we gotta get money. We have to find out. We have to. And she turns around, and as you like run up and you stop and you get the sign, she's like, hey, would you like lemonade? Would you like a lemonade? It's got a little bit of our family's honey dripped into it. It's for a good cause. It's for a really good cause. Please.
Hey, aren't you guys a little far from home?
No, it's just back that way. And she points to Halstead. We sit up here all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
So please, you want one? Just one copper. That's all we're asking.
I think I just had a drink actually, but I do have some spare change though. I don't mind. Here, I'm gonna give them the 3 coppers that I do have,
Coppers?
and just kind of.
She looks at you, and she turns back to the older sibling, and she goes, "See, now we have more reward to offer." And she like kind of says that like her back's to yours, as like just like a statement to the other guy. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna find him. You're not gonna find anybody that cares about it. Just let it go. Sell your stupid fucking lemonade. Fuck stupid lemonade. He spits off to the side. Kind of takes his, it's not a fedora, but it's not a cowboy hat. It's like the mix in between. He just pulls it down more over his eye, like eyebrow.
I sense she's in trouble.
I think that's a sibling
I
doesn't
figured I
care
did
about
not pick
anything.
up on that at all.
I
Well, you
sense
guys
a
aren't.
horrible fashion crime.
Dude, you guys are
You-
fucking.
You guys are like 150 feet away.
No.
So she said they're offering the money to something. Is that what I heard you say?
But yeah.
I was asking the DM, but
Oh, yeah, that's what you heard.
okay.
Sure. Also, with your passive perception, the lemonade actually smells pretty good.
Don't drink it.
What's it gonna get to me? Well, you enjoyed the coppers. I'm gonna go back to my friends now. Bye.
Bye, thank you. You sure you don't want lemonade?
I'm going to monk sprint back. Like the wind. Whoosh.
So where are we?
And I tell them. And then tell them about
We know the place.
the odd group of children selling refreshments in the crossroads. So that happened. I didn't take anything.
That's a T
copper,
intersection. Don't confuse it. You're not even close to the crossroads.
Right. So I didn't take anything. I gave them some change. I thought it was a little awkward.
Why was it
Right.
awkward?
Well, I mean, the thing here, and then them over there. He didn't want to do anything with what she wanted to do, and they're offering the money to something instead of actually keeping it as profit.
Did you ask what they need?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you guys what I experienced, and I'm just sharing my.
Understood. You had a question mark at the end of your sentence, so.
This inflection, it's cultural. I'm sorry. So, and then I just don't know.
That's fucking canon. Every drow now knows that.
Australian alley girl.
Hello. Hi, I'm from the Underdark. Sorry.
Great.
Hey,
So,
yep.
Did we want to go talk to them at all, or
Did you ask by
Glad
chance
wants to
what they
talk to
needed?
no one.
I didn't want to continue the conversation.
I would be in
Life gives
agreement.
you lemons, or lemonade. You surely must.
Listen, I love a good cup of lemonade, but
I mean,
oh no,
Did you drink it?
no, I didn't. I gave them the money.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna smack you.
maybe
Okay, she didn't drink it. She didn't drink it.
maybe they know something about this area or something that happened.
You should ask them what they see, right? Would that be a thing?
Questioning the locals would be advisable.
Andy,
Yo.
while we were waiting for Celeste to get back, could I do I guess it'd be probably like a history check of the area because it's not incredibly far from.
Yeah, sure. What
Just
are you
see if I
trying
can
to
remember.
ascertain though?
Just anything that
This
was
is gonna set so I'm gonna set
Yeah.
the DC based on how deep you want to go. So,
Oh yeah.
God damn it, that was easy.
I was thinking more. I was thinking more along the lines of anything I can remember that was supposed to be here or had taken place here in the past,
Okay,
like of note.
okay, sure. Like a general kind of.
Yeah, like a general area,
Gotcha.
history area.
Gotcha. I can do that. Roll me a history check.
It's a 0 with a natural 1.
Oh man! You know, I mean, it's these new powers are confusing. And pretty much the last year has been just not what you planned for your life. So like you think back and really the only thing you grab is Holsteed because it is relatively, it's in a proximity. They used to bring the best honey. So whenever someone was in the mood for like mead or anything like that, that was like an import for your hometown.
That's where we went.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
That blows also because I got a book here. No, I'm
How the
joking.
dice be?
Hey, it makes sense. All right, so
Yep.
what are you guys doing? You're kind of at a thing here. I'm not sure if you're gonna go into if you want to go into the meadow or if you want to go question these young lads.
You want to do question the smaller
Surely
humanoids?
we can question these children.
I don't think we need to interrogate them.
I'll do the questions here.
But Figureland would
think-
like to
I
talk to
think-
no one.
Who's
Nix is a little
saving who?
thirsty.
Who's saving who?
Who wants to be good cop or bad cop?
Both, please.
We are not law officers.
Nick just puts on a hat to go to the bad cop.
So you
Let's
guys.
let's at least talk to them first, and then maybe at least there's something.
Think you can stay here if you want to. We're just gonna go back over there.
Very good. And Figureland will sit down and open his book.
Okay. All right. So Cyrus, Celeste, Nix, and Killian walk up the road.
Yeah.
They Celeste.
Figurines, don't touch anything while we go.
You too, Otto.
Yeah, Levi. That's
Make no promises.
If you guys are going to get back, I'm going to punch someone.
Do not touch the shift while we're gone.
all right. Celeste, as you guys approach, the girl opens her eyes. Hey, do you actually want to try it? He told you! I told you! She screams back at the person behind the cart. And she comes up with a little cup, you know, not a disposable cup. I would say this is more actually. It's like a pottered, like someone made this pottery style ceramic, you know, that kind
She
of.
brought the cups from home to do her little.
Yep. But it's a little bit more than a shot glass, a little bit less than a cup of tea, and there's no handle on it, and it's very simple, like terracotta colored, you know. And she goes, you need to have it this time. You came back, and thank you for, you know, the coin before. And she looks around, and she's, as soon as she sees Nyx and Cyrus, and this girl's probably about a foot shorter than you, Killian, but she looks over you. Oh my gosh, I've only ever heard about him. And she says that she's gonna say it out loud, but she's gonna lean towards Celeste and say that. Are they your friends?
Yeah, I was telling them about you guys, and I figured they'd want to come and see, right?
Do you guys want lemonade? Oh, and she turns around and runs back without even listening to your answers, and grabs like a couple cups. And you see her take this little like piece of like a branch that has the bark removed, and use it kind of like as like a dipping stick, and puts it in this other cup and you see her pull out Killian, Killian, Celeste. Actually, all of you guys have over 10 passives. It looks like honey, and she just flings like a drop of honey in each of the lemonade, and then takes the stick and stirs it around. I will say that, Killian, you noticed that the stick touched the cup furthest to the right. So if you want a lot of honey, you're going to want to take the cup to the right. Cup to the left is the least honey. So, and she brings back like 4 of these cups. These are for free. And if you want more, they're 1 copper a piece. It's for a good cause. Oh my God. And she just kind of puts them to you guys and holds them up like a little kid expecting you to grab them.
Next we'll take one.
These look amazing.
Do
I'll
you
take
mind
the one to
telling
the
us
right.
a bit about your cause, little one?
My cause? Oh, yes.
Yeah. You said a good cause. What is the cause so good that you're handing out free lemonade?
And she like does the kid head thing over to the older sibling. Now you see he's spun around, and all of you can see he has a sword drawn like behind it, not offensively, but like, okay, we have 4 people here, and you know, very protective ish. We are
I believe we're intimidating the young one. Please stand down a little bit.
it just moves around the cart a little bit. The girl says to you, so my mom and dad have the best honey farm in all of Hallstead. And I overheard an argument, and it sounded like we lost our farm and someone took it. So I told Joel that we had to come out to this part so we could raise money to find someone that will actually find out if someone stole it and who stole it. That's just, they're such meanies. They're meanies if they did that.
You don't know if someone stole your farm.
Well, I heard my mom. I don't go over there. I don't like bees. I don't like this.
Where are your parents currently, if not at your farm?
They're in town. They hold on. I have my notes. I was on the Meadow notes. Let me get back to the other ones. They are they're at the Honeycomb Inn. We own the Honeycomb Inn in Halstead. And they're there, but they're parents. They don't tell me anything. I just overheard something and I thought maybe if I could raise enough money and maybe if I could find someone to take that money, maybe my parents wouldn't argue anymore.
That is so sweet.
Oh.
That's so sad.
I want to pull out
Darling.
2 silver and just lean over and put it in, assuming she has a jar or something.
I will
She
also contribute
runs
5
over.
silver.
She runs over as soon as you pull out 2 silver, and you see on like the little stand, there's a little like bell that's broken. She starts dinging it, looking at her brother on the other side of the car. She's like, "Bring another pitcher!" Ah! She's so excited.
Honey. Money is not going to save your parents' marriage.
As I put the silver in,
But
can I? Oh, God.
but the honey. The honey's gone.
So did you think something happened to the beehives?
Well, I mean, you'd have to ask him. I don't know, but because, like I said, I don't like bees. I like. She puts the stick in the honey and licks the honey and looks at you. And now, like, you look at her, like her clothes are like a day or 2, like crusted with like spots of honey, like a little kid would be with sugar. If they weren't based. But what's everybody's passive insight?
A 12.
12? Okay.
I have insight, not investigation.
Insight.
11.
11. Okay. Killian?
16. And before we go any further, I want to just ask her what her family's farm was called. Like the name of it.
Oh, jeez. Of course you're going to ask the one thing that I don't know. It's the Honeycomb Farm.
Okay. Do I know it? Or have heard of it?
Yeah, you got a passive insight. It's one of the prominent honey farms in Halstead. And there's like 3 honey farms in Halstead. Halstead is east of where you guys are now, and it's a town. All of you probably know, you're talking like 500 plus people. It has farmland.
So
hold on one second. Let me go. Actually, all right. Yeah, continue.
So as Killian and Nix are talking to the young girl, I'm going to walk around the back end of the car to wherever older brother is.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
He looks
take
at you
the
like a
unsipped
15.
cup and I'm-
Yeah, you see the movies where the 15-year-old looks at like a well-trained person, and he stands his ground. Like, I don't know.
I'll put the cup down on the cart because I didn't drink it, and I'm just gonna cross my arms a little bit. I'm gonna say, hey, your sister's admirable about her intentions, but what's really going on?
You know, you're gonna offend her, and she's gonna just worry about it if you don't drink the lemonade.
She doesn't know I'm over here. She's busy with my friends. You talk to me.
Okay. Well. Make me persuasion or intimidation.
Okay, cool.
I just want to see which way this is gonna go.
Fun fact, I rolled a 1. I have a +2, so that's a 3 for persuasion.
All right, so you're non-combatant. He's not that afraid of you. That's how I'm gonna take that. Because skill checks, natural ones aren't really a thing.
I mean, I'm the older woman in this conversation, so.
Hey, she's got a point. Our parents, they just constantly fight. But I don't think that this is it. And you see, as he starts talking, he feels a little bit more comfortable. And he, like, opens the cloth and starts getting, like, a barrel out, and he corks it, and he starts pouring more, like, it looks like they have, like, 5 gallons of lemonade for this excursion. And he pours it out. He's like, she's got a point. I've been to the hives. Half were ruined, half were gone. Fuckers.
Any idea what happened to them? Like, specifically?
Oh. I just went out to check them, and, you know, they weren't there. Some were broken, and some weren't there. I was like, well, great. I guess I don't have to do this chore, you know, and turned around and just continued on, because, you know, who really wants to do that anyways? Fills up a jug and puts it on the front of the cart as he's talking to you.
I can understand your frustrations, being a teenager, and
can you?
I can relate to not wanting to do family stuff.
Right, dude, it's fucking sus.
Do you remember specifically seeing any, like, claw marks or anything on the hives or anything?
Claw marks? Why would there be claw marks?
You know, maybe an owlbear or something went after it. It's all right. Thank you so much for entertaining.
What?
You know, we just recently found one in the woods, by the way. I'm gonna take the cup and walk away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna specifically, as I walk away, swish my silver braids and go back to Nyx and Killian.
Killian, he totally checks out Celeste as she walks away.
I got a nice spot.
100%.
I got a little perv.
I'm just gonna, like, stand next to Nyx and give her a little bit of a shoulder bump. I talked to the brother.
Hey, who drank the lemonade?
I did not drink the lemonade. I want to do the fake
good.
shit.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill this girl. She's so sad.
I will deception roll it if you need me to.
I rolled an 18 for deception about fake chucking my.
All right, so you're good. Yeah, if you're not drinking it, come on, give it to her, because I'm gonna nat one fish right now.
I will drink the lemonade if I see this girl is in tears.
Yeah, she kind of gets like the big kid eyes. Oh, Otto, you're not even there. You're back with Figrin. You know, it's pretty good lemonade. And the honey, well, it's not mixed like you know,
staying on the bottom because
it stays on the bottom. You get it on your tongue at the end. It's tasty. It's a little, actually, you know what? You guys been on the road for 5 days. The citrus in this with the sweet is probably a comfort that Cyrus, you're like, shit, I didn't know I needed this, but it's good.
Oh. Guys, you really gotta try it.
And you level up.
He gets an inspiration point.
Yeah, he definitely gains loyalty points with the other one. I mean,
True blue.
so do all the ones that rolled a performance over 10 or deception
Nice.
because
Perfect.
she's a fucking kid.
20 years from now, when she has her own corporation of
Yeah.
selling lemonade.
So yeah, thank you. Oh man. So I know Killian gave 2 silver, right? Did anybody
gave
else?
5.
5 silver?
Nick gave 5. Yeah, 5.
5 silver. Oh, they're so right about you guys. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. But seriously, we know when your kind comes around, stuff's getting done because that's what, that's what he says.
I'm gonna pull in the little girl. Watch out. Brother.
Watch out for what? For what?
Your older brother might have been the one to ruin the beehive.
No, he would never do
Think about
that.
it. Think about it.
I'm gonna.
Think about it.
I would just whisper into Nix's ear about how he showed up to the beehives and the whole thing about they were already half destroyed and all that stuff.
Convenient. He was the only one to show up, eh?
That's what he said. Suspicious nonetheless.
This
I'm
is
gonna
this is amazing. We have 9 silver and 3 copper for a reward. Oh, if we could just get a little bit more. You sure you guys don't want any more lemonade?
I think our fee's 9 copper, or 9 silver and 3 copper. Isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, but it's been kind of quiet.
If you have to ask, you can't afford us. How many times must I say it?
No.
Unfortunately, while we would love to help you, figure out these beehives, we do have some timely matters to attend to.
You do, and so I'm gonna kneel down to her height because Killian is short too, and so I'm say make sure the money goes to your parents. Say this is for the beehive. Don't put it in anyone else's hands. Make sure you probably mommy. Mommy's probably a little bit better than Dad might go drinking. So make sure you give it to mommy's.
He's pretty
okay,
cool.
that's
My
cool.
dad's
I don't know him.
He's
I don't know.
actually-
I'm just assuming.
I think he's. Don't tell my mom. I think he's cooler than my mom.
Oh, so you're a daddy's girl. Okay, got it. So I am too. So make sure that you give it to one of your parents, okay? And tell it's for the beehive, so you get more beehives. Right?
Sure, you guys don't want to help. I think
We've got
that-
some other things we gotta do right now, but we're happy to help you out a little bit.
I appreciate it. And with like the Pixar girl, big eyes, she looks at you, Celeste. She says, I understand. Because thank you. And she tries a little tear up and goes back and starts pouring cups.
Before we leave, as we're about to walk away, Killian just wants to kind of lean over the counter and be like, by the way, when did you notice beehives, or when did this all happen?
Well, I heard Mom and Dad the night before last. He's not being mean to her. Don't take it that way. It was just frustration, I think. I mean, like the kind I get when Joel is being a poopy head to me,
Or when someone only tips 3 copper.
Hey, listen.
I appreciate it. You
Could
guys,
punch you too.
you guys helped us out so much, and I feel like maybe we can find someone that will get to the bottom of this. With this money, I appreciate it. I hope you like the lemonade. You sure you don't want another glass?
I'm good. It was delicious, and I've had your honey before. But I'll put a hand on her shoulder. If we can help, we'll try. And I'll cast guidance on her.
And just remember to beehive, children.
Ah.
That was a good one, Nix. I smack her back and walk away.
So before we go to break, figuring Is there anything that you want during this period? Otherwise, when we come back, we're gonna come back on this.
No, I think Fig's just been theorizing about the anomaly that we're experiencing. That either another time or another place is bleeding into this location on a smaller scale, theorizing what could be the cause of it, things like that. Nothing specific, just
Okay.
rambling.
So, hey, let's go ahead. We'll go to break. You guys can fill Otto in on where you are. And we'll be back in like 10. All right. Don't end stream. Hold on.
We're in
Stay
the
tuned.
exact same
100%.
Word.
Great. Thank you. That's kind of all I wanted to get out for a Andy, I need downtime with this guy.
Yeah.
Like so
I
much.
know.
So any little space I could squeeze in some downtime to make this make sense.
About 30 minutes
you.
later. I'm sorry, Jeff. It's just
Yeah,
um
it's I'm sorry, bro.
no, it's all good.
I've had 6 cups of lemonade.
You guys all make it back to each other.
Was there important information they had that took you
Not
a
really.
tremendous amount of time?
I will. Can we backtrack a little bit? And can I get a cup for Figurand of lemonade?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I would have paid.
yeah.
Here, it's actually really good. I don't know if anyone else had any, but
Figuring just one shots it and like puts the cup down and like just keeps working.
They're known for their honey. Being
It's
honest,
like
so
tart-
makes sense.
Tart in the beginning, sweet on the end.
Far too sweet.
not your cup of. Well, I guess cup of lemonade, not tea, but
Oh, this
Yeah.
is my cup of lemonade. You gave it to me.
yeah.
Technically,
Okay.
it is now.
So what's the plan now? Are we gonna investigate
us.
these?
Well, I'll tell you what. Did you know that lemons actually contain a negative ionic charge that we can use in low-level situations to power small electrical devices?
Figured I did not know that.
Figuring,
I'll show you something.
do you
Did
by
you-
chance?
Aren't we
Did you- did
electrical
any of you-
devices?
Did any of you bring a lemon back?
Oh,
Well,
No.
I'm sorry,
no.
Figure. We'll have to wait out for tubers. They're my favorite anyway.
The poor children lost their honey hives. You don't need to be stealing their lemons.
Did you bring any of their honey back?
Their poor
Very-
parents' marriages in shambles.
Yes, very sad, very sad. We are moving on now.
Oh yes.
Figuring,
Yeah.
Can you figure out when this rift or tear happened, or how long
I
it's been
can.
here?
I do believe I would need to be closer to investigate such things,
Oh,
but
let's
it
not waste
is
time talking.
possible.
I kind of want a sample of that oily substance, but I don't know how to.
I already have one in my bag, and I'll just pull out a sopping bag of oil and dirt.
What are we gonna do with it? I don't
know, but I have it.
I have
I'll just
no-
put it
Dude,
back.
the whole bag is like, now it's almost been an hour. It's not seeping through like the seams or anything, but you can tell the leather is darkening, from the inside.
Unfortunately, I did not have a better container.
I'm not an
Oh,
alchemist.
wait.
So
I do
don't
have
know
a
what
vial
we
of
can do.
jellyfish stingers I could empty,
Wait,
but
I might
that
need
could
a
be so
vial.
useful.
Wait, you just need a vial?
I have a vial of fish scales and seaweed,
I
jellyfish stingers,
No,
and this other unidentified slime.
figured you just need an empty vial.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Here you go.
Multiple files of slime.
I just like this like sheep it into the vial and like squeeze it to try to get everything out of it. And halfway through, I'm just like, you know what? And I'll just toss the bag and just get a new scoop of mud and dirt.
Disgusting.
And it's like saturated soil, but figuring, I would say, Otto, you are, what's your arcana? Like, are you proficient? Yeah. Okay. As you like pour it from the bag to the vial, something about it.
7.
Yeah. Okay. Something about it is otherworldly, more magical, or something, just the way, like you could see like the dirt and the mud aspect of it just flow into the vial, and there's just these black like ick that like sticks to the side and like almost for a second feels like it holds back before the gravity sinks it into the vial.
I think I've seen this before. It's moldy kinetic sand. Quick, let's capture.
Cork it.
Now we shall head into the anomaly.
Wait, are you gonna hold it?
Yes,
You keep it safe.
of course.
Can I look at it sometimes?
Sure.
Can
Would,
we-
Otto, would you like to hold it?
I don't really. It's too gross. I don't want to hold it. But I do think I'm aware when I'm out of my depth, and I don't know shit about alchemy. But we could find someone who did. Like, what are we doing this? I just know we need a sample, right? But
Yes, exactly. Someone will be able to, or we will be able to determine later.
I'm gonna glance over the party. All right.
No, none of them will help.
Yeah. No, you're right. All right. You hold on to it.
Be good. All right, we are ready to go.
All right, what's the marching order? Who's going out first?
Figure into the middle.
I'll be first.
Okay. I mean, it's
I
a
also
huge
wanna
area.
know.
You can have multiple people on the front line. I just want to know.
Then I think having a semicircle around Otto and myself
by
would be
two.
brilliant.
Totally in the back.
I'll
Totally in the back.
walk near Figrin, but like with a little bit of a space for
So we got
defense. I think-
Figrin and Otto in the middle. Celeste is in the back. Cyrus is in the front. I want to know where Killian and Nyx are.
In front of Otto and Vigrin.
I'd be up with Cyrus.
Up with Cyrus. Okay, so we have Cyrus, Nyx, and Killian in the front. So 1, 2, Cyrus, 3, 4, Nyx, 5, 6, Killian.
Like I said, if you do one in the middle and two on the sides, and then
This-
Otto and I will be in the middle, and then Celeste right behind us, we will be very well protected.
It looks like a wireless symbol. Like you're connected to the Wi-Fi. Killian, as you guys make your way through, I think for you, the sinking in to the ground just due to your armor and your stature, and you just get the not good feel. And this is
Got a
where I'm
bad
going to
feeling
say
about this.
where we talked in session 0. You start to feel like you're treading into dangerous territory. And as this is just approaching that oak that's in the center, as you're making your way through, as you start to, you, Cyrus, and Nyx, as you start to approach the oak, all of you notice this oak is carved in like ornate symbols. Is that, I would say probably, Killian, you, cleric and druid are closer, I feel. You know, so you start to notice these almost druidic or parallel cleric symbols into this bark of this massive oak. And you notice a scroll, like a, not like a magic scroll, but like a piece of parchment that is like rolled up and has a piece of vine like tying it tight, laying in the base of the oak. Yeah.
As we're going to this oak tree, can I pick up the tiara?
Okay.
And then the scroll inside the tree, is it almost like a pedestal, or is it just like stuck in like a knot of the tree?
Yeah, it's just stuck in, and it's not a knot. It's almost like the oak, which is, 145 inches around, because this is a massive oak. It's just like sitting in, almost looks like an altar to, what's your religion? And I want you to add your wisdom to your religion, not your intelligence, because you're a fucking cleric, and intelligence-based religion makes no fucking sense. Can I just say, one of D&D 1, change that
I'll
shit.
back you up on this one. I do agree that clerics should be able to make religion off of whiz, even if other people have to make it off int. Which I know just complicates and dilutes shit, but
it's not that hard. Just fucking.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah, roll one.
Okay.
What'd you say, Tim?
Well, I was just saying it's their whole jam. Like, you're gonna make them not be good at what they're supposed to be good at.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be a 23.
23. All right. So as you approach this, it looks like an altar to the Wild Mother. And actually, it's older than that. This looks like an altar to Detricia, one of the two original goddess, the original goddess to Iridan, which is the world that we are in. And, well, she's not really practiced openly in Kraketh, because Kraketh gets its name from Krakoth, which was the evil, kind of chaotic originator. You get that sense. Just nature, life.
Can I get that goddess name again?
Detricia.
Yes,
Jeff.
Is the sense I get approaching the altar, do I still have that bad feeling?
Actually, as you get closer to the oak, it shrouds. So we'll say like a 40-foot radius. As you approach the oak, you start to see less of that sludge on you. Well, it's still there. It's just not intruding.
Can I go up to the tree and I want to swap out the roll of parchment with the tiara?
Pardon me. As you do that, not all of the leaves, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves light up with this firefly-ish glow and sink down to you. And even though it's still daytime, as each one of them touches you, your vision gets more vivid. The greens, instead of seeing 2 or 3 greens, you're seeing 7 or 8 or 9 shades of green, and just your vision is enhanced. You feel a little bit more alert, and the tiara glows with a little bit. And as you spin around and you notice this, Killian, and all this happening, the radius grows further out to about 80 feet. You can see the ick, which you didn't notice in the beginning, but as you traverse even just through the first 600 feet, it's getting less. Now you have this piece of parchment, which is actually not parchment, it is birch bark rolled up.
Before I unroll it or anything, I'll just grab my symbol and just kind of give a little thanks, and then turn back to the party and unroll it.
Do you speak Elvish or read Elvish?
I do not.
Yeah, so it looks foreign to you.
This looks like nonsense.
Well, of course it is. It's Elvish.
It's simple
Whoa,
language.
whoa.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to include your kind.
Elvish is
You're
a
a smart
intricate.
elf. You're
Forgive my friend. Elvish is an intricate language that the arcane arts uses a lot. May I see it, Killian?
Look, I want to set this to rest, honey.
I was actually handing it to Celeste.
You are not a bad elf. You grew up
Celeste-
in the ground.
Celeste is gonna take it. Hold on, Flash. I'm sending you something now.
Otto's gonna put the shovel down.
Bear.
I'm not. No, I'm doubling down because I'm letting you know that I appreciate your kind,
Here we go.
not the serpent elves. I am not down with a bunch of tree hugging.
Whoa.
Well,
Wow.
all right.
I want to stop
Shovel.
him right there.
Shovel.
All right.
No.
Look,
Otto sounds problematic.
Yeah, I would actually
Otto?
say, Killian, with your passive perception, as he says tree hugging, it almost feels like the trees on the outside grow in. And you would know.
I will forcibly cover his mouth.
Thank you.
but Killian, I mean, just
I'll press
it's
hard.
not about you.
I'm reading the thing.
Yeah.
Hold on
You
with
know-
that. We can
You know
talk
what
about
forest
that
elves are
after.
like? You know who they hang out with?
Not the time or place.
But they're always running around
Shh.
talking to small creatures. Small creatures.
I'll start to suffocate him a little bit.
Give me an
God,
athletics.
you are
Otto passes out. Otto passes
Otto,
out.
you are a small creature.
No, I mean like small woodland creatures, you know? Like
It was a
squirrels.
14.
All right, Celeste.
I'm going to just about finish and then step over to Fig and be like, "You're onto something." And
Alright.
I'm assuming he already knows to speak Elvish, so I'm just gonna hand it to
I do
him.
know how to speak Elvish.
Here,
Yes.
Tim, hold on 1 second. I will give you this.
So just imagine her 5'7" self just reaching up to Fig to hand it to him.
Because I am gonna fucking do this
Okay.
this campaign. We're dragging this shit out.
I'll give Otto a little sternum rub to wake him back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it?
We can talk about this
Did
after,
I
Otto.
get poisoned by a forest flower?
You look around and there's like every brilliant color of flowers. You're surrounded in them, Otto. Like, it's beautiful.
I knew it. This is how you get poison ivy. I don't know what it looks like, but it could potentially be any of these things.
Otto, I think Fig might need your help with Girl.
Figuran requires no help.
I'll try to
Yeah,
distract
yeah,
Otto.
because I'll help with that.
Right in the middle of him reading is so fucking flagrant. I'm sorry.
Figrin, do you need a hand reading any of that disgusting scribble?
Otto, your prejudice aside, apparently, as I spoke, and I'll point to the tiara as Celeste has obviously read. This is a letter from the warden of these meadows, Ilara, which I spelled incorrectly in my notes.
We all did, don't worry.
She has abandoned her duties here in these meadows because of this darkness. She has
Killian.
called it the blight.
Killian, as Figrin says abandoned, your passive perception deeper in that altar, like probably behind some like just general nature kick-up, you notice probably like a 9-inch emerald statue of like the only thing that you see is the female elven face and the very pointy ears and this mantle that just signifies, fear probably for you, just instinctually. But you notice.
Figrin will point to a part of the letter, and Figrin is right though. This is darkness from another plane, another universe, another existence that is bleeding in here and cursing this land.
Right, she said to find the ritual, right? To stop it.
Yes, I see it right here. There's a place where a site of dark ritual, magic. Oh, we get to learn secrets. And if we learn the secrets, we can find a way to close this rift.
Could that
well,
be a
look,
part
I'm
of
gonna-
something? And I'll point.
I'm
to
going to
the
give you guys my
statue.
expertise here. Chances are it's forest gnome. They're always up to no good.
You are, but
Did you say
Oh,
they're
no.
all
No, I'm a rock
they're
gnome.
up to gnome good?
Everybody
let's go.
roll a d4. You take psychic
No.
damage.
Figrin doesn't,
No,
I
I'm
would like
joking.
to argue that Figrin does not get that joke.
Yeah.
I should be immune from that damage.
Figrin?
I rolled a 1.
Yes, yes.
You don't
Killian.
actually take it. I'm saying you
I'm
as
so
people.
taking.
Yeah, I love that.
No, I took it.
I took it.
Everyone, shut up. Killian, yes.
Do you said something about a ritual. You see that statue behind the tiara? I'll point to the emerald.
I would like to reach out and grab that emerald statue.
Whoa.
Yes, this is made of fine emerald. You're muted, Andy.
You're muted.
Muted.
Probably Fig, for the first time, you feel like more emotion, more tie, and then it fades. It's like a burst, but now this statue, this pale emerald statue that's about 9 inches, is like just got a dim glow about it. And Fig, looking at the statue, maybe that's that actually is what's protecting this area. This is probably for you would associate it with like a not maybe like a mansion or something. This is like a fallback plan that you get you gather that this is the warden, and it's as you like look around, and I mean it's still daylight for you guys, like where it was placed and how it's still protecting the front half of the meadow. Yeah, you get the you get that
Oh, I
feeling.
get it. It's a disgusting forest creature's safe house.
Figrin will gingerly put the statue back. That is all that is left of the warden, I believe.
Wait, they live in the statue?
Yes, I believe so. Like a pocket dimension within the statue.
That makes
Is there a way to bring them out, or?
I surmise this is a self-exiled decision. I do not believe we can coax her out without curing the problem.
Yikes. Can you imagine making that decision? All right,
You
but
seal yourself away from all society very easily.
yeah, but like locked in there and unable to focus on your work.
Or only focus on your work.
Cyrus,
I mean,
Killian, as you guys are standing there, Figrin puts the statue down. Some like gray squirrels start coming down from the oak, and a couple of them like just get on your shoulders, you know.
But those the small creatures you spoke of, Otto.
Can I?
kind of some of them. I mean, I wouldn't. Please don't tell me one of you are start talking.
Can I pull out some of my
Celeste. I'm gonna
rations
look
and
at Celeste.
try and feed the squirrel?
Yeah, it'll fucking eat the shit.
Never
out of
feed the. Don't feed the squirrels.
it. Cheeks are fucking full now.
This is how it
There's
starts.
gotta be a sign here. There's gotta be a sign.
I don't know if this is gonna work. No, it's only to a creature that can understand a language, so that probably won't work. So never mind. Never mind. No, actually, it says.
No, just talk.
Oh
to
no,
it.
must be.
Dare you.
I'm gonna try it anyways.
Go ahead.
I'm going to use my psionic mind to the squirrel,
Okay.
and it says I don't have to
awesome.
understand their language, but all they have to do is understand a language. So maybe they won't understand anyways. Show me where this dark ritual is.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeaking squeakers.
The whole time I'm looking at Terry, but I'm like, I know I'm stuck on old habits. You know.
We'll say that one from Killian and one from Cyrus hop down.
I can only talk to one.
Yeah, I know, but it's like
Okay.
one hops down
gotcha, I
and
gotcha.
looks back and is scared, and another squirrel hops off of Cyrus, and they start running deeper past the meadow. But I will say, they'll only get about 50 feet from Killian and Cyrus. And I want both Killian and Cyrus to know that if you're quick with it in combat, you can, on your turn, you can roll 2 attack rolls and a d4, and it's a +4 to hit from them. But you guys now both have these 2 squirrels that are bound to you.
We're all familiars.
Two attack rolls.
Yeah. You'll be quick with it. It's +4,
Yeah, it's a
d20
D4.
+4, and then it's a
Okay.
d4 to hit, or a d4 for damage.
Gotcha.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I figured I will be honest. This one did not expect that. Should we follow?
I'm just gonna put it out there. I want it on record. I'm not okay with this.
I want to. I just want to start following the
Noted.
squirrels and give the one on my shoulder a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm,
Cheeks
I'm
are-
gonna feed my steam this and
like hamsters. Their cheeks are like.
Wild, non-sentient creatures. What are you doing?
Really?
So disgusted, but I cannot stop looking.
They're just you're inviting violence.
Nature magic is strange and disgusting, but it is magic, so we should follow.
All
You
right.
think they'll dance if I play a ditty?
I
We can try to
I
the
wish you
campfire.
wouldn't.
Just do it. Do it.
We follow squirrels.
Follow the squirrels. Okay. So, pretty quick, you make it outside of that 80-foot radius that is now, exuding from the tree. You look back towards the road, and it looks colorful and beautiful, right? And you turn around, and it looks deep, dark, and just unwelcoming. The squirrels start leading you outside of that radius. As you guys get probably another 80 feet, you can start to see the tree line with the dead trees. And, you continue moving, and the tree, like the squirrels, climb up one of the dead trees and sit there and wait for all of you. And as you get to that tree line, I need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think I'm good though,
Ooh,
because I
that's
think
not
yeah,
bad.
I got a 19.
19 for Figrin.
16.
16 for Nyx. Celeste.
17.
And
Sorry.
Oh,
Flash of
sorry.
seed in your eyes.
17 for Nyx.
11.
11 for Celeste. Killian.
Seed in your eyes.
14.
14. Otto.
16 here, mate.
16. And Cyrus.
Also 16.
Did I roll the lowest?
As like you follow the squirrels, Celeste, as you approach the tree line, just a little wary. Like something is up, and no one else is picking up on whatever you feel like, you know, like you felt something. You know, it
Okay.
doesn't take a hold of you or anything. It's just one of those movie moments where the group's running up and it doesn't affect a lot of people. And what you take a step back and you're like, you can persevere through it. It's not a fail. I'm just, you know, setting.
A noticeable suspicious change of some
Yes.
sort.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of you guys, this looks pretty fucking intimidating, but you're on the lead. As you approach the forest line, the squirrels don't go without 25 feet at this, once you're in the woods. So the three up front, which were Cyrus, Nyx, and Killian, roll me survival checks.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm good at those.
I'm not. That's not a bad roll. I rolled a 14, so a 15.
15, okay. Nyx? I can't hear you.
It's a brand new character. And we got a 2 + 2 = 4.
4. All right. Killian?
10.
A 10. Okay. Cyrus, this fits. As you get into the forest, you're a bit more nimble than Killian is. And you can move around trees and vines and vegetation. Although the vegetation, as you guys get like 100, 200 feet into this tree line, it's there, but it's sick. You can see like the leaves of like a hosta-esque plant, that big leaf, just kind of like not rain dripping off it, but like oil dripping off of it. I'm gonna need another one. Just figuring Otto and Celeste, you follow behind. Actually, all three of you roll me perception checks for this next round. The back three roll perceptions, the front three another survival.
That's
Perception.
a 14 for Cyrus.
Okay.
Oh.
How dare you?
It's a 10.
I got a 19.
19.
Yep.
And
23.
23.
I got an 8 for the audio
All right.
listeners.
All right. So, Killian, there's like like a tree plantation where it opens to alleys. Like you make it past that first couple 100 feet, of like thick vines and stuff, and then all of a sudden the forest opens, you know, and you just kind of push Cyrus out of the way and start, you know, chasing your squirrel. As all of you guys are maneuvering through this, it's starting to go from like leaf trees to pines. And you know how like when you get in that like sprucey pine, the long needles, they get in the ground, and and there's like this slick coating to it. And Killian, like you're running through for the next couple hundred feet. You take the lead on this, and you start to notice just these weird tracks that are sprawling out as you follow your squirrels. Celeste on the backside, taking up the rear. You start to hear just probably 3 different sounds, like on the low hanging branches, which are all like dead pines, is where we're getting into. You know, doesn't sound like anything large, but it definitely sounds like something is tracking, or at least keeping a watch. One more, maybe. Could be more, I guess.
Could be more.
That is
Survival in the front, perception in the back.
12.
9.
I'd fucking get rid of that die, Ter. It's gone. I know Jeff doesn't believe in that shit. Wait, so Killian?
10.
Cyrus?
12.
12. And oh boy. Hey,
it's a 5.
Yep, what's the perception in the back? Figuring.
I got a 9.
9. Otto.
Big 10 here.
Big 10. Celeste.
I got a 19.
19 again. All right. So, as the group, like you're running through this, you lose it. You lose the scent. The squirrels that have been helping you, guide you through this, like split off, and like they fan out, and all of you come to an abrupt stop. And Celeste, you now pick out 3 of these, and with a 19, one of them you see, and it's this unhinged jaw, undead squirrel up in a tree that's just sitting there. It's not attacking, it's not breaking that boundary or anything, but it's keeping an eye. It's like you turn around, you see Figure and Otto just looking around in the center, and the other 3 have kind of stopped at this point. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna see that they stop and Killian.
Yes.
I probably blindly bump into
zombie squirrel. The zombie squirrel.
By the time you look around, you don't see it. It just goes up into the branches. And
I think the forest might be playing tricks on you, Celeste, and I'll feel a little
Celeste,
bit more
the amount of magic it takes for necromancy, the squirrel would be a very subpar resurrection.
This is why I hate forests, and this is why we shouldn't be following little forest creatures. I said it before.
You said we were to find undead?
Wait. No, I said. No, I didn't.
Killian will spit when he hears something
Anything
down
about
here.
You're right. You're right. You did not.
Killian, did I say anything about undead?
You didn't.
No, wait, that's right. I was talking about the squirrel.
I know what I saw. I know what I saw. It's not there now, obviously, but it was there.
You guys can all hear, like, in the silent moments, movement,
Eerie,
but you
dusty
can't.
forest
Yeah.
just gross forest life living and dripping above the earth like disgusting little creatures.
Do we have? No, I don't have that on. But
What are you guys doing?
We might as well keep going forward. I mean,
I'm winding my watch.
At this
our
point, yeah.
our squirrels went different ways. I'm assuming we'll be in the middle.
follow the
Or
path.
maybe they're just squirrels and we're following forest creatures.
You're
Right?
not just
Honestly,
squirrels.
it is quite possible.
I don't know. I felt a little bit of a bond there, but
Oh my god.
Don't listen to them.
They are soulless creatures.
I really think Otto is one of
got it.
those.
Gods.
I'm just gonna start talking out loud. I
Lord.
think Otto is one of those kids that went to summer camp and went on a hike and had a really bad time and is forever sour of going out in the forest. But I mean, this is bleak.
Never. My
But
family loved me. They would never send me to a forest.
Killian's just gonna ignore Otto and just keep going straight.
Like
plow
this
through.
big argument.
Figuring as well, we'll just continue following Killian, ignoring everyone.
Don't listen to him.
All right. Give me one more. I mean, give me another. Here. How's that? I won't make it sound so final this time.
ooh, that's good. That's a 19.
That's good.
Oh
So
my
that's-
god.
7.
I'm rolling really good on these.
Terry.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll, Terry?
Is that bad?
Is that a
on the
4?
die. Yeah.
You
Nice.
rolled a two 3s and a 4. That's a fuck. Jeff, what are the probabilities?
I mean,
Bad.
I mean, it's 5% each chance, but the
Are those
the
Ethan's dice?
repetitive times of rolling that low.
All right, Killian,
Incredible.
22.
22. Cyrus,
Nice.
19.
19. All right, I know what our other survival is.
It's 6 in total, so I'm improving.
Yeah.
My heels are digging in here.
Yeah.
She's learning.
For our perception guys, Celeste.
It's a dirty 20.
Nice. Figuring.
17.
17 and a 4.
Big fat 4.
He's still going off on the
Okay.
squirrels.
All right.
And just it was a dry 2.
As you guys maneuver through, like, probably the next 120 feet. So you're about 1,000 feet deep into this wooded area now. You're definitely picking up the sickness. And I would say, Figran, you pick up it's like, I guess most would consider it wind, but you feel that vortex kind of planar area. Celeste, you are still tracking the trackers.
Yeah.
See anything else? You feel it maybe get deeper, but you're not going down, like a gut check where you're like,
Okay.
It's like the wind's whipping, but the wind isn't whipping, but you still get that eerie sensation of it.
Sure.
Cyrus and Killian, you spot up in the distance a ruined building, like almost no walls in the middle of this. You can see
See clearly now, the zombie squirrel.
you can see 5 points on this building, which almost mimics like a old Viking Great Hall and like a floor plan from your point with no roof, all ruined down. But you can see 5 points that have this either yellow or greenish sickly glow.
Does it seem like arcane in nature?
Huh?
Is it like arcane, or is it more like a natural, like...
Roll me Arcana. As you come to the end of this...
Good at that. 17?
17? What kind of... With your blades on? It's definitely arcane in nature, but it's a different school than you're familiar with because you're pretty focused. Actually, you know what? It's 11:15. Before we get into this, you want to call it? Because
I think you know better than anyone if it's time to call it.
I think it's probably a smart move. As we'll say you guys get about 50, 60 feet from this building and you start to scope it out. I think to do a diligence, and that's what I want to do for this campaign. I want time to think about it. So, so for the schedule, I'm sure there will be a one-shot Saturday because motherfuckers better be playing one-shot if you can.
I'm always tempted, and I know I shouldn't.
Outside of that, next Tuesday we have the next session of Arcanus Rebirth. Which is great because my character got so many peaches last session and he's gonna get fruit sick.
He's so gonna get fruit sick.
But I'll do my best to update the schedule on that. Fucking A,
How do people get updates when they're not paying attention to the schedules?
Oh, jeez. You know what? Gotta be honest. I just don't remember.
Oh, there's this really cool feature that you can do. It's like a little notification bell. And then when we do come online, because I always forget, bad memory and everything, it lets you know. So it's great. And it'll let you know Tuesdays, Saturdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Mondays, Tuesdays, whatever we stream. You don't have to pay attention to a schedule, although you should.
Monday, Saturday. Fabulous.
Perfect. All right, then.
Peace out.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Definitely not copyrighted.
That's gonna get us
It's
booted.
under 3 seconds.
You just got
Nintendo doesn't play jokes, bro.
All right.
Mario's just
True
gonna come to
story,
your
dude.
fucking
True
house.
story.
We'll
Kick
see
the
you
door
soon.
in.